In this video, we are going to write each of these rational functions in simplest form. They are called rational functions because the numerator has a polynomial, and in the denominator, we also see a polynomial. So we see here a ratio of two polynomials. To simplify, we need to factor both numerator and denominator. So the numerator 3x minus 12 can be factored as 3 times x minus 4, while the denominator is a difference of two squares. So when we factor, we'll get x plus 4 and x minus 4. We notice that both numerator and denominator have a common factor, x minus 4. And we know that x minus 4 divided by x minus 4 is equal to 1. That's why we can say this gives us 1, or we cancel the 2. And so we will end up with 3 over x plus 4. This is the simplest form for f of x. Now it's very convenient to find f of negative 1 using the simplest form. We can choose to put negative 1 in the original f of x, but it's easier to use the simplest form. So if we want to find f of negative 1, well, we can put here 3 over negative 1 plus 4. And so we'll have 3 over 3 equals 1. For f of negative 7, we'll have 3 over negative 7 plus 4. So the x values of the simplest form turns into the number that we have here for the input. So this becomes 3 over negative 3, which gives us negative 1. F of negative 3 would be 3 over negative 3 plus 4, which gives us 3 over 1. And so we're going to get 1. For f of negative 5, we'll have 3 over negative 5 plus 4, which gives us 3 over negative 1, which gives us negative 3. Now, each of these gives us a point. So f of negative 1 equals 1 gives us the point negative 1, 1. So when we graph the function, we know that negative 1, 1 is a point in the graph. Okay, now let's move on to g of x. The numerator 3 plus x cannot be factored anymore. So we'll just write here 3 plus x. We can also write this as x plus 3. The denominator is a difference of two squares, so we can factor this as x plus 3 times x minus 3. We notice that we can cancel x plus 3 and 3 plus x. They're the same. They have the same value, so 3 plus x divided by x plus 3 gives us 1. Therefore, the simplest form is, well, x minus 3 is at the bottom, so it stays at the bottom, and we have to put a 1 on the top. So therefore, g of x is equal to 1 over x minus 3. So now we can use the simplest form to find g of 1, g of 2, g of 4, and g of 5. So let's start with g of 1. I'll put here 1 over 1 minus 3, which gives us 1 over negative 2, and this is equal to negative 1/2. G of 2 is equal to 1 over 1, not 1, but 2 minus 3, which gives us 1 over negative 1 equals negative 1. G of 4 is equal to 1 over 4 minus 3 equals 1 over 1 equals positive 1. And G of 5 is equal to 1 over 5 minus 3 equals 1 over 2. And that's the final answer for that. All right, so now let's move on to h of x. H of x, we notice that the numerator cannot be factored anymore. The denominator cannot be factored anymore. Therefore, this is already in the simplest form. Now we can just find h of negative 2, h of 2, h of 4, and h of 8. So we'll have here, okay, negative 2 plus 2 over negative 2 minus 3. This gives us 0 over negative 5, which gives us 0. H of 2 is 2 plus 2 over 2 minus 3, which gives us 4 over negative 1, which gives us negative 4. H of 4 is 4 plus 2 over 4 minus 3, and this gives us 6 over 1, which gives us 6. And h of 8 is equal to 8 plus 2 over 8 minus 3, which is 10 over 5, which gives us 2. There it is.